What's up, Finns? Today we're in Gatwick Airport, and you might be wondering why. Well, that's because we're going to be filming, editing, and doing all of the audio work that you're watching on this video right now on this iPhone 15. We really want to test this thing to its absolute maximum, and what better place to do that than in the loudest place in the whole world at this time of year. Welcome to Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest is a 200-year-old festival in Munich, Germany, that was initially started as a celebration of the marriage of King Louis to his Queen Teresa. Now, however, it's best known for being a celebration of everything German, but also beer. Lots and lots of beer. So much beer. So how are we going to do this? Firstly, my cameraman also has a new iPhone 15 for filming. And second, we're going to be editing this entire video, what you're seeing right now, on the software CapCut, who are sponsoring this video. So thanks to them, because after this video you're going to have no choice but to edit masterpieces on your phones. Now this is a free software that you can download right now. I've got the Pro version, which means that I can add all sorts of stuff like templates, transitions, audio effects, and I think I've even got access to a music library. And just like that, we were off and on our way to what would turn out to be the wildest and most crazy 2 days of our lives. Throughout this video, I have some side quests which I'd like to complete by the end of this trip. Number 1, get a legendary German Stein. A Stein is a litre of beer. One of these is the equivalent of 2 pints in the UK. Just bear that in mind as we go through this video. Number 2, I want to make some German friends. Pretty self-explanatory. It would be nice to have someone there to support me whilst I edit. And number 3, I want to play a fairground game and win a prize. But all that aside, this is about editing, and I want to push CapCut to the absolute limits of what it can do. So the first thing I had to do was actually chop up the footage.
Quest 1 complete. Cheers. Prost.
Alright, so we have a side quest complete, and with that, it's time to start chopping up the footage.
Alright, so we got a lot of media here. Hopefully none of it too embarrassing. Oh, that's a little too far. So I'm importing all of this. This is very stressful with a lot of people. A lot of videos to go through. What? 34 pieces of media. It's all in there straight away. That's pretty good. That's good. Also, all of the videos are straight in the timeline. There is no... I can't... Doesn't matter. It's meant to be edited like this.
What I was trying to say was that there is no project panel to pick your clips from, but in CapCut there is a way that you can trim clips before you bring them in, which serves as a kind of in-out feature.
How do I want to start the video? You've already seen the intro by now, and right now I'm thinking of it, so this is weird.
It was safe to say that things were going okay on CapCut, until completely randomly, the people next to us, they got engaged. And then, of course, another Stein arrived. And then another, and then another, and then another, and then another, and then another. I woke up the next day, probably feeling the worst I've ever felt in my life.
I don't know how we're going to do today.
And after a couple of hours of just feeling sorry for myself, we were back in our lederhosen and out into Oktoberfest once again. This time, I was actually going to edit.
We made it. Barely. This is the second day we've been here. First day, didn't go to plan. But we're here now. I've got a few things I need to do. Sound effects. Sound effects. Sound effect. I am so hungover. I don't know about you, Jack boy, but I'm getting flashbacks. So like I said, yesterday didn't go according to plan at all. Just completed all the side quests in like one go, just like that. Some people got engaged next to us. We were a part of a very intimate moment in their lives. It was intense. We made a family.
A family.
Anyway, let's edit this video.
So we're on our way to find a spot to then edit transitions. Now I know I said sound effects, but I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. We're doing transitions next. And it just so happens that we found a really nice spot to do it, right at the top of what people call Puke Hill. A lovely name for a hill in Oktoberfest where people, well, I don't really want to have to explain that.
So guys, I actually did a rough cut yesterday already. Yesterday, Finn will explain that for you right now.
Cutting up the footage is easy. Just cut it up. Got a bit distracted. Huh?
So yeah, that was that. So now I'm just left with a really bad rough cut that will probably stay because it's funny. So now we're going to do some transitions, which is really easy on this app. There are just these little buttons here in between every single clip, and they let you transition. I'll show you how easy it is. Wait, shake transition. So yeah, that's like a pretty basic transition. But now I've got to go through the whole video, just add those transitions. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time here doing this.
The transitions really are that simple to add. You just click that little button in between the clips and then pick from one of these transitions below. There are loads of transitions on offer here, but if you do want some really flashy transitions, then I'd really recommend getting CapCut Pro. This is what I've been using, and it can create some pretty cool transitions that you've already seen in this video, like this one here, called Film Flicker. I'm pretty sure they're implementing some kind of rotoscope feature which cuts you out and just makes it look super high budget. I love it.
Oh my god, is that CapCut? Yes it is.
This is my German friend Catrons, who's been watching the channel since it began 4 years ago. Now he drove out a long way to come and meet me, and what better way to thank him than to make him watch me edit for 3 whole hours. As a content creator himself, he was actually quite interested in the editing process that I was going through on my phone anyway, and we did end up doing some fun things together.
Well, this video is great, it's looking great so far. Sound effects are really annoying on videos. Really annoying. Oh shit, that little motherfucker, get him back. Oh shit, this is not a good idea whilst hungover. Oh, we got him back. That felt really good. Ride or die. I didn't really get too much done there, but I think we made a point.
After that, me and my getaway driver decided to stop in a beer garden and get on with the sound effects.
Time to edit the sound effects. He made me do it. He made me get this beer. He peer pressured me into it, and now I'm drinking another beer. Sound effects are really very important part of the editing process. To use sound effects in CapCut, it's very simple. There's an audio button down here, and you go into sounds, and then, oh, no, you don't press sounds. That's wrong. What do you? Effects. There we go. And then you type in whatever sound effect you want. Let's say I want to fart. Look at this list of farts. So we're gonna go through the video now, and on every transition I'm gonna put in like a whoosh sound effect. You've already heard all the sound effects anyway, so you know what I'm doing. You know where I'm putting them.
The annoying thing about editing sound effects on a computer is that you usually have to download them from the internet and create your own library full of sounds. But in CapCut, there's just a search feature right there which lets you search for the specific sound effect you're looking for, and then drop it straight on the timeline. Not to mention, there are loads of audio effects that you can put onto those sounds, also including all of the basic options that you'd come to expect from any kind of mainstream editing software.
Sound effects are pretty boring to show, so let's just cut away. Cut away to yesterday, when I was doing something way more fun, when I was very drunk.
Don't say drunk.
Oh yeah, you're right. Family friendly, family. Let's cut away to yesterday, when we're having a way more fun time. And then, once that's shown, we'll get the sound effects done. Ready?
That's very good.
Did we get anything or not?
Yeah. Any of those, Ben? Go on.
Is that one of these?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
So it was time to start putting music into the edit, but because we went on a Saturday, everywhere was full.
It's a shame. I wanted to record this bit somewhere with actual live music to just enhance the point. It's crazy busy here. We should do music somewhere else.
So for now, we left Oktoberfest.
That's nicer, right? So busy in there. So yeah, now I'm just adding music. It's a pretty chill part of the editing process, really. Just gonna take my time with it. Just gonna enjoy this now. What a beautiful day for it.
Now CapCut does have a music library which is directly linked to TikTok, but because we're making a YouTube video, I'm going to use Epidemic Sounds, which is what I usually use anyway. Luckily on the Epidemic Sounds app, you can download music straight to your phone, and then you can import music from your phone files directly into CapCut. This was the best solution I could find, and it meant that I could use some really high quality music.
And I'm doing all the voiceover in the hotel room on my phone.
And after about half an hour of editing music, this project was getting close to complete. Now the timeline was definitely not something to write home about, as I had to edit the project in different chunks, and then had to throw all those renders into one giant project file and render that out whole. So it is really just a total mess. But then I have to ask myself the question, can you edit a YouTube video in CapCut?
Yes. Yes, you can. And would I recommend it? I actually would, yeah. Because if you can't afford a software on your PC, or you simply just don't own a PC or laptop, then this is clearly the answer to that problem. To summarize my honest thoughts and feelings on CapCut as I've used it over this weekend, I'd say that I'm genuinely surprised at just how feature-rich this software is. Especially with a pro account, you can just get access to so many cool things. And I don't even feel like I've touched on half of the stuff that CapCut has to offer.
They also have a desktop version of the app that you can use on your PC. Now I haven't used it that much myself, but from what I can see, it's a lot like the phone app in terms of its features, which means that we're surely in for a treat. So go and check that out if you want. I had a fantastic time this weekend. I made a few really cool German friends, and I just had an absolute blast getting soaked in the German culture. And if you enjoyed this video, then consider subscribing because I have a lot more videos like this coming out soon. Anyways, that's it for this video. I really appreciate you stopping by. And as the Germans say, Auf Wiedersehen.
Hey people, I'm Leo and CapCut is the best software ever used. CapCut is the greatest because they pay for our beer and for the beer of everyone else in this tent.